Hi, my name is Sarah. Welcome to my home gym. This is my daughter Haley. She's turned 12 yesterday. First thing I'm going to have her demonstrate for you is the difference between flexion and extension. Can you please sit down? Flexion just relates to the joints only. Only the joints can flex and extend. The muscles cannot flex and extend, but I'm going to have Haley extend her leg out, which means getting her leg straight. So why don't we do it with, your right leg. So she's getting her leg straight, which is extension, and then she's going to bring her leg down, which is flexion. She's going to get her straight, extension, and she's going to bend it, which is flexion. So she's using her knee joint to flex and extend. Let's do it one more time. So she's extending and flexing. Thank you. Now I'm going to show you the upper body flexion and extension. This is my son Casey, he's 16. I'm going to give him some dumbbells and I'm going to have you face me. And we're going to, again, this is, you're flexing at the elbow joint. So you're going to be doing a hammer curl, you're going to flex, and then you're going to extend your arms all the way back, working your tricep. So this is a flexion, working your bicep, and an extension, working your tricep. You want to bend the legs a little bit, flex, and extend. All right, the next terms we're going to be discussing are abduction and adduction. Something that really helps me remember is adduction is add, so you're bringing it to your body, and ABD, abduction, is away from your body. But anytime you're doing abduction or adduction, you're going either away from or towards the midline of your body. Haley's going to show you what abduction, the ABD, abduction. So all it is simply moving her leg straight, outside and in, out and in. You got to have balance too. And let's try a few on the other leg. So you can see that she's going away from the midline of her body. One more. Perfect. Now I'm going to have her demonstrate adduction. Again, ADD is going towards, you're adding. So this time she's going to have her leg in front of her and she's going to be adding, going towards the midline of her body. And let's see if you can do it on the other leg. Okay, now I'm going to show you abduction and adduction for the upper body. So I set up a rubber band cable for him, and you can see that he's at a 90-degree angle, and what he's going to be doing is abduction, ABD, away from the midline of his body, and then he's going back to the midline. So this is abduction, and then I'm going to have him switch hands and scoot this way a little bit. And he's going to show you adduction, ADD, coming in towards the midline of his body and out. All right, I'm going to be explaining the difference between protraction and retraction. She's going to show me retraction right now, which is bringing the shoulder blades toward the spine, and protraction is bringing the shoulder blades away from the spine. So again, retraction is the shoulder blades towards the spine, and protraction is the shoulder blades away from the spine. The next term I'm going to define for you is circumduction. Haley's going to put her arms straight out, and I'm going to have you do little arm circles going backwards. And this is showing you all what circumduction is, but it's a movement of a limb or extremity where the distal end is making a circle and the proximal end is remaining fixed. So it's going around the ball and socket of her shoulder joint. She is showing you circumduction. Thank you. All right, the next movement I'm going to explain to you is rotation. And it's a movement in which something like a limb or a bone pivots or revolves around a single long axis. I'm going to have Haley show you a hip rotation. So you're going to start with your feet together and you're going to rotate out and rotate in. and rotate out and rotate in. And let's see the other leg. Perfect. Next, I'm going to talk to you about pronation and supination. I'm going to have you look at Casey's feet. Supination happens when your foot rolls outward when you walk or run. So you can see that he has a gap right here. Pronation is the opposite. It's when your feet come in when you walk or run. Something that I think is really interesting I'm a runner. I have a lot of runner friends. You can take someone's shoe and tell by looking at the bottom of the shoe if they're a pronator or supinator. I'm pretty neutral, so you can see that I'm pretty flat here, but some people, if you look at the bottom of their shoe, it will be more shoe on one side or the other that can show if you're a pronator or a supinator. So I urge you all to take your shoes out and take a look, because you can go to certain stores to get shoes that help you with pronating or supinating. Or like me, I'm a neutral runner, so there's shoes that are made for that. So, thanks. Dorsiflexion and plantar flexion are movements at the ankle joint, which is a hinge joint. Lifting the front of the foot so that the top of the foot moves toward the anterior leg is dorsiflexion, while lifting the heel of the foot from the ground or pointing the toes downward is plantar flexion. So there's dorsiflexion and plantar flexion.
Hey, thanks for watching.
I think